Election day is about a month away in Indiana, and at the top of the ballot is the U.S. Senate race. But election experts still expect voter turnout to be about 20% lower than it is during the general election. WRTV's Meredith Hackler tells us why.
Every vote counts. It's often a phrase you will hear politicians say on the campaign trail. But here in Indiana, voter turnout is historically low compared to other states across the country.
In a state without competitive elections, people get bored, in a lot of ways. And this is at the top of the ballot. There's competitive elections down ballot, but that's not what people focus on.
Experts say that during a presidential election year, there will be a turnout of about 60%. During a non-presidential election year, turnout is around 40%. Rajiv Venakota is the president of the Institute for Citizens and Scholars, which focuses on civic learning and education. He says many Americans are disillusioned with politics in general.
We know that most people actually don't understand how our government functions. Our voting levels are usually 50% or lower, and there's a lot of loss of trust and loss of hope in democracy right now.
Well, some people may feel that way. People I talk to say they believe local elections are more important than ever.
It's really important in general. Like, local elections are just as, if not more important than than the countrywide elections.
I think it just feels more urgent every time we do it. I mean, I've voted every election I've been eligible to since I was 18, and it hasn't always gone the same way politically, but there's a lot of, big changes happening, and I'm not really quite sure how to feel about those.
Something experts agree with, as more down-ballot elections like those for school board or city council are becoming more competitive.
It's a situation where you have an increase not only of different type of people running in those races, but you have all kinds of money put into those races. And in down-ballot races like that, it doesn't take that much money relatively to have an effect.
But getting accurate information about elections, especially for those that are further down the ballot, can be challenging, which is why experts say you have to be dedicated to performing your civic duty. Working for you, Meredith Hackler, WRTV.
As of last Friday, Marion County had 8,364 new registrations and 19,746 updated registrations. The Marion County Board of Voter Registration says they don't track age, gender, or race of those registering.